Hey guys, as you know, it's CJ the Traveler Man. I want to thank y'all for joining me today. We are here in Princeton, Indiana. We're under their gazebo that we got right here. I'm going to show you guys the outside of this giant gazebo that they have downtown here in Princeton, Indiana. Pretty cool. The list chart, which they have a chart of all the information of things that we can do while we're here. As we were about to say, guys, like I said, Princeton, Indiana is a town which is rich in history. Princeton also offers a balance of small town, big city vibes. Founded in 1814, grew as a agriculture and a trade, basically city. And also has an icon which stands right behind me. I'm going to show you guys. This is a staple of Princeton, Indiana. It's the Gibson County Courthouse. It was built in 1844, as it remains the centerpiece of, yes, the historical downtown Princeton, Indiana. As you know, this is CJ the Traveler Man, giving you a little history facts, but I'm also going to tell you a little something else as well. So first, we're going to check out the courthouse. Then I want you guys to see the waterfall. And then we're going to go to the chart that tells you everything you can do in the Gibson and Princeton area. Other than that, I will see you in a second. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and show you this courthouse. You also see the giant gazebo, which is outside of here as well. You got a big old gazebo outside of the courthouse. But I definitely want you guys to see this iconic, or what they're saying, collectible figurine courthouse. It's pretty cool seeing the old historical courthouse, guys. As you can see, the pigeons are up there above the roof. They have a war memorial as well right here. Yeah, they have an iconic war memorial. You know, if you kind of look at this, I know it's a little different than what I was going to say, but it favors the actual Willard Library in Evansville, Indiana. It really does. It really does. But I thought I'd let you guys see a little bit of this while we're here. And this is actually the Gibson County Fallen Officer Memorial. Yeah, I wanted to show you guys some of this, the soldiers, patriots of the American Revolution buried in Gibson County. We may even try to check the cemetery out that they're buried in. So like I said, we can show our support and love and everything. But yeah, this old courthouse kind of still reminds me of Willard Library. So I mean, it may be a compliment for, you know, the Gibson County area or what. And they also have like you can see the butterfly. Yeah, you can see the butterfly flying around. But they also have a statue. It has Nashville, Vicksburg, Prairieville, Bentonville, all up on top of here. But definitely, like I said, I wanted you guys to see this. Like I said, if you even get a chance to come down through the downtown area, just check it out. You also have the Korean and Vietnam War. And I want to thank everybody from the police department to the fire department to the military. Thank you for your service and everything that you've done for us. So it also has dedicated to all in the Gibson County served, the men and women that served in the Desert Storm and Desert Shield in the support in the combat from August 1990 to March 1991. But definitely, if you get a chance, come out, check this out. Now we're going to be exploring the area, so I want you guys to enjoy it, getting a view of some of their downtown area as well. But yeah, definitely come get a chance, check it out, and we will see you out there. And I want to definitely say hello to everybody here in Gibson and Princeton, Indiana, and thank you. Oh, that's a big squirrel. I was up here thanking everybody, but you're a big little squirrel. Right there, big old squirrel. I know you were eating peanuts or something. He's standing up now. He's like, what do you want? Look, it looked like he getting ready to fight me, guys. Now he took off. Well, I wanted you guys to kind of get a view of some of the stuff that's here in Princeton. Like I said, I seen that fountain when I was across the street earlier, and I just wanted you guys to be able to check that out while you were here. So yeah, definitely wanted you guys to check that fountain out. But hey guys, I definitely wanted you to check that fountain out. I could show you it a second time as I get up, but I also want to tell you a little history fact. Since, like I said, we got to check out the courthouse, I definitely wanted to show you that little fountain that they have sitting in the center of town. But like I said, I'm gonna tell you a little history fact, family. I want you guys to understand this. I thought this was very cool. The founder of Wendy's restaurant, yes, had the deep ties with Princeton, Indiana. As you know, his name is Dave Thomas. He lived here in 1931 till 1947 with his adopted family, which, as most people know, Dave was born in Atlantic City, New Jersey. He was also known for going to the Greek candy shop, which is a workshop here. Now, I'm gonna have to try to do some exploring on that. And also, he went to the Western Auto Store, which was located here in Princeton, Indiana as well. So we're gonna have to check that out though. Like I said, I know it's probably maybe in a newspaper article or something that we can find, or unless the building is still here, that's the only thing I can say. So if it's still here, we definitely can do that. So other than that, guys, like I said, I just want to give you a little history fact. As we were sitting on the other side of the street from the courthouse, like I said, I let you guys check that out with me. That was so cool. Like I said, and I know you saw the little squirrely. I know you saw that little squirrely there. But I'm gonna go right back across because, like I said, I'm gonna let you guys see the fountain one more time. I think it's awesome. Like I said, I think it's pretty cool. There's somebody sitting in the park, so I'm gonna have to angle it a certain way. But then we're gonna go across the street, and I'm gonna tell you some of the places that we're gonna check out while we're here in Princeton, Indiana. So guys, be ready and be prepared. I love you. Thank you for everything that you do for me every single day. This is a cool shaded little area, picnic area. So if you probably wanted to come through here, downtown Princeton, you can actually have a picnic here over in the area. And I know you guys see how green it is. It's still green and beautiful. Like I said, we know winter's coming, but we're gonna enjoy it all right now. So other than that, let me take you guys across the street and I'll show you the fountain as we're crossing the street. I love you guys. Peace. But yeah, guys, like I said, we were coming back across the street. And this is the visitor information. And this is actually some of the stuff that I was talking about. I mentioned the Gibson Courthouse. They also have the Gibson Fairgrounds, the Lyle Station. We're definitely checking out Lyle Station. It's an African American history museum and school. As you already seen, we did check out the Red Cover Bridge while we were here as well. So that's part in Gibson County. And we're also gonna check out as much as we can. I mean, in the area. We're gonna try to check. I'm thinking we may be able to hit up the Oakland City New Lake. We may be able to, guys. I'm not gonna say no and yes. We're definitely gonna be able to try to check out, which you already seen. We've checked out the wildlife refuges, but we haven't done the Patoka River wildlife refuges. And I'm hoping we can check out the Wabash Erie Canal, sorry about that, the Willing Cover Bridge, and also the Azalea Path, which is a botanical garden. I'm hoping we're going to be able to get to a lot of these places. Because like I said, as you guys know, that we're doing a lot more in the area as we're traveling. So there's going to be a lot of stuff we may hit, we may not, but I thought that was cool. But definitely, I'm heading over here right now to the Gibson County Visitor Center, which is the Princeton train depot. I want you guys to just see the depot. Like I said, I know it's a Sunday and we're working into Monday as we're heading up towards Vincennes. But I'm definitely wanting to just see this. Like I said, old historical rebuilt home of the Gibson County, which is, their tours. It's the tourists, basically the tourist site. I definitely would try to get a chance to come back to the area to see a little bit more in Princeton. We noticed the log-in, but it was very packed, guys. I know it's a really cool restaurant. We were told that everybody loves to go to, but definitely we're gonna check out some more here. So other than that, guys, like I said, I love you. I want to thank you all for coming along. Like I said, thanking you for letting us check it out. I also want to thank Princeton and all the, the people that are here in Princeton as well. Definitely thank you all. There's a restaurant that I was looking at. They're closed on Sundays, which is called the Palace. Then they have, like, across the street, there's something, like I said, I'm just kind of giving you guys some advertisement. They got the bubble tea over here. Then you got Lynn's Garden Buffet. I remember Caden took me there. So let me give a shout out to Mr. Caden. But definitely, like I said, guys, we're going to go check out some of this stuff. Looking at the courthouse. And this is their icon. So as you already seen, I told you that information. And you got to see when we walked around the courthouse. So other than that, guys, I will see you, yes, at the train depot. See you later.